Stand by.
Who's inviting Ryan?
He probably logged on yesterday.
Are you gonna send the link?
Ja, hang 5.
Are you gonna send the link?
Wow.
There's a delay.
That's a delayed.
That's always delayed though.
That's a delayed.
That's always delayed though. Shit,
mute
no,
your
how do I
computer.
do this?
Okay.
Where's the share option?
What can I share?
The YouTube link.
Just gonna refresh our channel and then jump in there. I see we've got 13 viewers.
Okay.
How's it, Durant?
Here we go, share. WhatsApp.
Sorry, we had a slight issue
Info
of
group.
the password disappearing and having to get back online, so apologies for the late start. On the chat we've got Vanna, Mr. Joshua Pillow, the big boss, Joshua Null, and we do have some drivers listening in on us. So feel free to drop a comment and we'll reply where we can. Jean-Claude Van Damme says hello.
Jeez, I don't know he's watching us. I was about to
He's a big fan.
Right? Can you still do the splits?
Fluffy, what you doing there? You must come join the lobby, man.
Yeah, Mr. Fluffy Bat.
Come teach us how to drive.
You're supposed to also join the chat.
Look, anyway, since the beginning, but I've been a lurker. Dino says stay home.
Dino should stay off GT Sport.
No, man.
Yo.
Josh, why you put comfort hards on you, man? You ruined my Audi. Okay, so we're just waiting for Papa J possibly to join us and Ryan, and then we'll get started. How's it run? Van is busy eating his McDonald's as well, so we can't start before he can talk. Quintus, you're welcome to join as an OG member. VIPs only. Try driving in a different view. Oh, don't work too well. How's it, Neville? One of our new guys. Sebi hates Gary. Welcome to the club.
Ready. That must be a new record.
What is our streaming record? I think we had about 70 or 80 once. I think that was a season reveal. Good evening, Corey.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to break that tonight.
Ooh.
Firstly, I'd like to protest Josh for putting hards on comfort hards.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I think we need to change that to like sports hard or something, Josh.
At least sports soft.
Don't be a complainer, please.
I'm admin, I'm allowed to complain. It is my constitutional GTSA right.
Sure. Nice solid drift there, Kyle. What the hell?
Up to 44 in the chat. You're welcome to.
There is Sam
drop
has
us a
just
hello.
joined the lobby as well. One of our faster gentlemen in a race car.
The problem is that Sam is always serious.
No, Josh, no. Way too early for jokes like that.
Reaper, we all celebrities here, so yes, it does have celebrity performances. We've got the famous RTA Donkey, so there's already one. The much loved RTA Sapphire.
The newly named RTA Sousbox GT.
We have questions about that.
Yeah, I've also got a few. You're right.
They all, Henny Bezadino,
thank
Deerbolt, welcome. Yeah. Oh, as I change my tires.
Nice, thank you, sir.
Reaper says that Donkey has to sing a Kenny G song. That sounds interesting.
Ooh.
That actually does. Maybe we should get him to unmute himself and give us a few verses here for a minute or two.
Okay, but how's he gonna do that? Is he gonna do like a trumpet thing?
It's a saxophone.
Oh, trumpet, saxophone, blowing it out. You know, so. Yo.
We all know Donkey likes to light a candle, sit in the bath at night and listen to Kenny G, so nothing new.
So I see Deerbolt is in here, Raymond Minis. Deerbolt, that's up for a show a little bit later. We're definitely going to do some minis. Mini Bears, hello Henny. Apple, Bowser boys. Leap, Bowser!
Ron.
Thank goodness Leap and Carl's not in the same chat.
Wow, Henny has joined us. I haven't seen or heard of Henny in a while now. I'm not even sure if he joined us for season 5.
No, he did. He was running
He
with
was
us.
there.
Oh, okay.
He was part of Crazy 8's 2 semi-finalists.
Oh wow, okay. I must have really missed that.
Ganiwe and Ron.
Yeah, he was,
Technically I'm Team Test, but we don't have any tags, so I just took what I could get here. 48 people, come on.
Kaylen, how's
Sure we
Welcome,
can get
Kaylen.
that. Mr. Pace, you logging in to join us?
Hello, Quinty.
Wow, hold on. My car's gonna die. Mr. Pillows on track. Yo.
Denise Gibet, hello. Derek, hello. Kaylen at the moment, GRB. We're doing...
Oh, nobody told me GRP. I'm on a GR2.
Well, that makes sense. Us. This is chaos.
Hold on, we're
Yeah.
doing GRBs. Oh, yikes.
Well, we were. I thought.
Well,
I've got
okay,
GT3 cars behind me.
okay, so what do we... So, are we in GRBs?
Good evening, Sean.
Okay, GRBs.
Done.
As if Donkey isn't quick enough, he decides to take the tomahawk out.
With that 7.5 second lap.
Yes, but on Tomahawk, all you can do there is ride the rails, eh?
Yeah.
So guys, do we want to get started?
Where is
Ryan?
Ryan? I think we can
Somebody
start.
send Ryan an invite, please.
I think we can start without them. Is he in the pool? Or...
I can't send him an invite. I tried to add him to the party chat, but I can't send him an invite.
Good evening, good evening. Yeah, I'm busy. What's Ron's PSN again? Okay, so for the people watching, we're just having a quick edit on the chat party. Good evening, the MASH files.
What's up, Mash? Mash is Gary's favorite person in the community.
I thought those...
Constant left arm is einer. What did you do, Mr. Dash?
Ryan, welcome.
I'm just driving the reverse, bro. Listen to like Uncle Ken there. Why don't acting also make this a last minute reveal track? Let's see how paid.
Yes. Just to let all of the 53 of you watching know that there's about a 8-second delay between what we say and what when you hear it. So if it gets a little bit confusing at times, that's probably why. And
The signal takes a long time to get from East London to South Africa.
Yeah, the joys of our beach has been closed because our internet goes via the sea cable. Now it's going via Bloemfontein and it got lost at Corne's house.
Good work.
Okay,
So Stephen, you want to get us started, Stephen?
Yeah. Well, I think to start, we can just have a little welcome to everyone. Obviously, we're calling it the GTSSA Awards tonight, so it's our 2020 show, basically prize giving, covering all the seasons we had, ladies race season, endurance racing, the chat group, anything GT Sport SA related, and basically we just thought it would be a nice idea to wrap everything up, thank the guys that have contributed, hosts, players, the incident panel. You don't want to know what the incident panel's like, everyone out there. Some incidents are 3 minutes. Yes, Saka hit him, give him a 5-second penalty. Other incidents have taken half a working day. So it's always a lot of time and energy from the guys, and they give up not just the admin on the incident panel. We have a bunch of guys, Stain, Kale, Wes, I'm probably going to forget a few people, Armani, Lorenzo. I think there's 6, so I'm missing one, but the one guy that I forgot to mention. And then yeah, so basically it's thanks to everyone who's taken part, and we pass to Josh Pillay to do the first award.
Yay!
And you start from 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find the messages on WhatsApp.
Josh, that's terrible, dude. How's it, everybody? It's Ryan here. Stephen decided he finally wanted to add me to the pool. So
I added you yesterday. You only take part on Wednesdays.
Yeah, so I think just to start off, this has been a crazy year for all of us. The whole of South Africa, the whole world actually, and it's good to have an outlet, and for all of us in the community, GT Sport has been that outlet. And it was really good to see that even through the pandemic and the lockdown and all the issues that everyone has had, we still grew the community. I think, Stephen, if I remember you saying season 3 was 120 guys last year, and then this year season 4 was over 240. Which is actually a very good increase in numbers and in people taking part. We do have a lot of guys that are part of the community but don't always race with us and don't always take part in the seasons. But I mean, that's part and parcel of the way people's lives are. Not all of us can be on our PlayStations every day and playing and racing. And for some of us, we really want to take part all the time, but it's not always the case. So,
like Reaper has just mentioned as well. Sorry, Josh, just to add to that. He says guys and girls. Don't forget the girls.
Yep.
We launched our ladies league
goals
this year as well, and that was incredibly successful as well so far. They've got one more race to go for their season to finish. But we had a couple of sort of showpiece races throughout the year as well. which was very well attended and a great success, to such an extent that they've actually asked for their own league. So that also kicked off this year, and we're hoping to grow that into another 200 people league as well in 2 or 3 years' time.
Definitely.
Yeah. Don't forget that a couple of the ladies also took part in season 4 and the team season.
Absolutely.
So
yeah,
and just on that, in the comments I saw Margot said hello. She's obviously watching. So hello, Margot. You included in the lovely ladies league.
Stephen, don't you just want to cast an eye quickly on the WhatsApp group, if you don't mind?
Sure.
Yeah, I already know the answer to the question I was asking, Werner. But in any case, look, for something like this to continue, for us to keep growing the community, for things to happen, there has to be people contributing behind the scenes and in the front line. And so the first award that we're going to give out today is for the contribution to GT Sport SA. Now, this doesn't mean it's only the admins. As a community as a whole, everyone contributes in some way to keeping this going. But we've actually highlighted 3 people who we believe in the last year has really put themselves forward and really made a huge contribution to GT Sport SA. Please do not take this the wrong way. Just because it's not the eventual the actual winner, but runners-ups, this in no way means that your contribution is smaller than the other, because every single one of you has contributed a huge amount to the community. So the 2 runners-ups we have are Gerrit, Mr. Psycho Sheep. I think he has done an excellent job of pushing us since, I think from the time he joined, he's been pushing us to do FIA races and pushing the community to join the FIA races and to take South Africa's name and put it out there. So for that, we are giving him the runner-up award for the contribution to GT Sport SA in the last year. And then we also have Mr. Stain, Mr. Fluffy Butt, who's been, even though he wasn't part of the WhatsApp group for a long time, but he's been on the incident panel. He's been pushing to join the incident panel for a long time. We decided to give him that chance,
and since he has come, he has been amazing as well.
Yes, definitely.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, I mean, his contribution in there, along with the other incident panelists, has been really awesome. But I think from the time he's joined, his contribution has been really good. So for that sake, we are giving him the runner-up award for contribution to GT Sport SA in 2020. And
the winner
in first place, and the winner, anyone can do a drum roll for me? Is, who wants to know who the winner is?
No one in the comments even
I think
asking.
Everyone watching wants to know who the winner is.
Okay, give out the first prize, Josh. Go for it.
Okay, and the winner of the biggest contribution to GT Sport SA for 2020 is Mr. RTA Werner 77, our admin, who has done an exceptional job of getting the pools organized, getting the points out there. I mean, most people won't know what a big job it is to actually do that part of the admin behind the scenes. It's late nights, and Werner's taken it over for this year, and he's done it brilliantly. He gets it out there within a day or even less than a day. The points are done and ready. The pools are already. So Werner, you know what? From our side, from the admin side, and from the community as well, we'd just like to say a huge thank you for your huge contribution in this year.
Well, thanks, guys. I'm a little speechless. I prepared all the certificates and the images, and I didn't have one prepared for this one because the admin guy said, don't worry about it, it's all taken care of. But guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I do it from the bottom of my heart. And I really, it's only a pleasure to be a part of this community, and I do it for everyone in this community.
And it wasn't, I mean, with getting endurance races going again, the two of us got the ladies league started. You're on the incident panel, you're doing your normal admin stuff, guys angles, league points, posters. We did have Jeremy helping us with posters for half the year, but pretty much since then you've done all the stuff, so great, awesome, congratulations, and thanks for making my life easier.
No, like I said, guys, I'm a bit speechless at the moment. I'll get my voice back just now, but
okay. I'll give you permission to make yourself a certificate now.
Thanks, Steve.
And you can now see the results I sent the other guys earlier on the admin group.
And just for everyone who's watching, Werner had no idea that he was being selected for this award, so that's why he's quite surprised.
No, thanks, guys.
Okay, so Werner, your prize would be to choose the. Well, besides that, is to choose the car that we're going to do a quick 5-lap race.
Everyone, there's some surprise results coming.
I reckon we go. Let's make this interesting. Samba bus with ketchup on.
Good God, I don't even have that thing.
If you don't have the Samba bus, you can go Beetle.
I don't even think I have that thing. Okay, I got that.
So what's that? N100.
Chief, a Samba bus.
Bloody hell.
Right, guys, we're half an hour in. We've given out one of the 11 awards.
Okay, well, look. So while we get ready for that race, Stephen, who's doing the next one?
I'll take it. The next one, and just give me a sec. Also, someone who's contributed a lot. The second award is GTSSA Host of the Year. Like I said earlier, every host does it voluntarily. It is a pain in the butt. I hosted a lobby or two when we were short earlier this year. It ruins your qualifying. People give you abuse on the pool chats if something goes wrong. It's a horrible job. Yastiel's done an amazing job organising the pools on the admin side, making sure all the hosts are in order. And our GTSSA Host of the Year, I think he's actually on the chat but muted at the moment, is Wolford Robson, Mr. DMR Wolfman Willie. An outstanding host. Yastiel says he comes back to him with all the info permanently. The results are there. There's no problem. So congratulations,
yeah,
Wolford.
guys. So as a trying to collate all the points and stuff on a weekly basis. Willie literally sends me a private message and he's got the results screenshotted. He sends me the qualifying results, the race results, who was there, who disconnected, who were no-shows. It makes it so easy. So Willie, thank you so much for your effort. And he's always the first guy to stick his hand up to host a pool. And if Jas was here organizing the hosts, he would absolutely agree with that.
Well, thanks a lot, guys.
Congratulations, man. Well done,
Thanks,
well deserved.
thanks, Billy.
Thank you very much.
And I'm looking on the comment here. Kendall says, well done, Wolfie. Derek, Lacko, Wolfie. There's a couple comments coming through for you, so you can check them out tomorrow when you watch a replay.
Guys, while we're still quite early in this, if I misspelt a name and surname, please just let me know and I will correct that before I send you your PDF certificates.
We're first going to put it into the GTSSA community chat group so that the spelling and grammar police can give you a beating.
Absolutely.
Awesome stuff. Great.
I think Ryan can give out the next one.
Are we doing the...
Alright.
There we go. Cool.
And then we get our Samba bus race underway.
I'm in a bus, but you're...
Are
you look back,
yes.
have you ever looked back in this bus? Good lord.
There's no one in it.
Very pretty white seats.
Obviously, Kaz doesn't have any kids.
Alrighty.
Sheesh. Okay, anyway.
So,
doesn't have a bus.
Can I give this?
I'm doing a lap in reverse with looking out my back window.
You know, this thing tops over 130 kilometers.
You inspired me. Mulgary away.
Alrighty, shall I give this next one a go?
Go for it.
Or Absolutely. Do you want to start this race first?
No, the race can start while you talk.
Okay, fantastic. So our next award that we're going to be doing is the Sportsmanship Award. So this one's got also 2 runners-up and then a final winner. So I'm going to start with the runners-up here. So the first Sportsmanship Award, this actually has gone out to some teams. It hasn't gone to anyone in particular. It's gone out to some teams. So in third place there is the Crazy Eights, and that's for the major contributions that they've done in terms of sportsmanship and things like that. So I mean they organised that race for the poor team member that got sick with COVID, Adrian, and just always inviting everyone to the endurance races, the normal races, just being genuine, nice, happy bunch of our community. So thanks to the C8s. In the next second place is Team KBR, and this also came down to the fantastic sportsmanship that they showed over the last season as well. But throughout the year, they've actually been pleasant in there, all organised and always helping out and making sure that everyone is a part of the community, and they don't really mind anyone joining their lobbies and stuff like that. And obviously our winners in this case is Pace Motorsports. So Kaylin, also special mention there to you. Your sportsmanship levels are insane. You've always been right up there to make sure that you can jump in and help anyone who ever asks. And the Pace Motorsport guys have always been a bunch that if you need any help, they're the first ones to put up their hands. So congratulations there to you guys. Pace Motorsports and Kaylin, you guys have done a fantastic job with your sportsmanship this year. That's majorly appreciated. Thank you.
Definitely great asset to the community. Thanks, Kaylin, for everything.
Awesome. Kaylin, well done. Congratulations. To the rest of the Pace clan, we've got Gerrit in there, we've got Kuniwe in there. Well done, guys, well done.
Yeah, and to all the other teams and also just the members, referring back to the incident panel, we haven't had as many reports, especially towards the second half of the year. So that sounds like the community standards of driving's improved. Not that we ever had a problem, but instead of getting 3 or 4 incidents, we're getting 1 or 2 a week at most. Mr. Pace in the chat says elbow cough about 12 times. You got this.
I think it's not elbow cough, I think it's dabbing.
Yeah,
it's dabbing.
No. We had to give the full description.
Well,
I'm just quickly, he actually was supposed to be on the chat. He was in the lobby.
This is the Armani Quintas Rubbing His Racing Award.
Nice.
Now, the incident panel got together and basically voted for this award. And basically it comes down to which is the guy most likely to perform a dive up the inside a la Armani Quintas at Monza in a Porsche.
We also took into account the person that was either in the report or had been reported. So it doesn't mean that here's the culprit, maybe here's the victim, but it was also considered the guy that takes the gap, the guy that has a little bit of rubbing his racing, Sorry, Vanny, you can carry on.
No, absolutely. But yeah, look, guys, this isn't very serious, and the guy's an amazing part of the community, and we love him. But yeah, the Rubbing His Racing Award goes to Sebastian, also known as Kalal, or also known as All Borschel, or also known as I'm not repeating his new PSN over a live stream. But yeah, Kalal, enjoy, buddy.
Congratulations, bud.
Certificate's on its way to you. I see the comments are going too quick. We're on 58 people, but we're already 185 comments. Simon come. Son of Rod joined the chat and said hello. So
Nice.
Simon, we hope to have you back soon.
Simon, please don't leave. Please stick around for a little bit.
Great stuff.
Josh Snell, do you want to do the next one? And then we can have a...
Yeah, I'll do the next one. Definitely. The statistics, I know, Werner, this particular one. And now I'm going to step my foot on this one because I can't remember what the stats were. But
we'll post them on the info group. The vote percentages.
So at the end of the day, the next one is we're going to number 5 now, eh? Driver of the Year.
No. We're doing number 10.
Number 10.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I get number 10. Oh, wow. All right. So number 10 is GTSSA Team of the Year one. That one.
Nope. No.
That's 11.
Sorry, I'm just resharing it on the notes on the admin group.
Thank you so much.
I did share it just now, but
you changed it, Stephen.
Yeah, you are right. Sorry, the driver's driver. No, it is.
Okay.
The 2 votes.
Okay, so now we're going to number 11, eh? The driver's driver.
Yeah, go for it.
Right, so Gran Turismo, South Africa, we're going for the driver of the year. That one.
The members of the community's vote, so it's the driver's driver.
This was the community that voted for who they sort of rated as the
GTSSA driver of the year. That's number 5.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just use the list on the info group from now. Admin.
All right. So it's all right. Number 5, GTSSA driver of the year. So yes, this was a community vote. I think the community voted very, very directly on this one. This man has been phenomenal. I think that I've had the pleasure of racing with him when we did the manufacturers, when I suddenly landed myself in pool 1. My own astonishment. So yes, this has been, I've got so much respect for this guy. He's helped a lot. He's helped a lot of other drivers. So the winner of the GTSSA driver of the year goes to Mr. RTA Sunburn Donkey, Stefan Wessels. Congratulations.
Correct. I think he had about 46% of the vote. Mr. Donkey, if you want to join us on the chat. I think Kalen ended up with second somewhere in the 30s, and I could be wrong. I think it was DKP was third. We're only doing for the community vote 1 prize, but just we'll share how the vote percentages were split on the groups.
Hey, Stefan.
Hello,
so GTSSA driver of the year, Mr. Donkey. You can thank your fans out there.
I see this is quite a prestigious award because this is your peers voting all for you. You know, it's not just a panel that makes up this decision. This is a representation of the community as a whole. So well done, Stefan. Well deserved.
Great, thanks, Donkey. Okay, so Josh, Mr. Pillay is changing our room settings here. Giving me a heart attack. I thought my internet died of something. While we're waiting, let me do number 6, the GTSA Loudmouth of the Year Award. This guy's been a legend.
This was also community, eh?
Also community vote.
This was also community vote.
Yeah. For all the guys that aren't on the main GTSA chat group, it is chaos.
So thank you first.
We permanently have one person in particular. There's a few actually, and I nominated myself in this. We had Gary, we had Amin, we had Milos, we had Sebastian, as Fluffy, Armani. There were 2 main contenders, well actually 3 if you count myself. I got 18% of the vote, so I didn't win it. Our 2 contenders were Gary and why is my mini so slow, Milos. The vote went 24.5% to 31.9% between the 2 of them.
Wow.
So it means they both are loudmouths.
Pretty much,
Yes,
but one shades it for the award. Gary's actually been quiet lately, but I think he's just been busy because he causes havoc half the time. Winning the vote with 31.9%. Note the dramatic pause. It's Milos Sabata. Why is my certificate not here? Congrats, Milosi, you're a legend, bud.
You are a legend.
If it's 3 in the morning,
never forget that.
2 in the afternoon.
Forget that little incident with the Mini. That was brilliant. And also, thank you very much to Dino and his team for eventually getting Milos to change to a DMR backmarker PSN, so he could get rid of that absolutely horrific PSN he was running around with.
I actually think that was our fault because we told him, Dino's probably quite happy because he's improved dramatically, but we told him change his PSN, and I think it might have even been me, but someone said make it DMR backmarker, and the next thing he just invited himself into the team. they're like, well, you've got the PSN, so you may as well join us. And very well done to Dean. You've whipped him into shape. He went from DMR backmarker. I think he should be DMR mid pack from next year.
Yeah.
And I think, is he in the party? I thought he was in the party. Where has he left?
No, I don't see him.
Let me actually just re-invite him here, see if you'll come join us. But yeah, Milos, you keep us entertained. Mr. Milos doesn't have an option for me to invite him, so unfortunately we'll have to hear from him on the chat group, which is probably appropriate.
What cars are you guys using there?
Apparently it's N1000s.
I've got a GTR and this thing is not sticking on this freaking track. I have ended up in the air like 3 times now. This is ridiculous. Because also I'm using I don't have my steering wheel out, so I'm using this remote and it's back. There you go. Another time I'm launched to the air, thank you.
Ruan, that's hilarious. Don't let his ex know that he won the award or she'll take it from him too. Oh my god. I'm done, I can't.
Ooh, yeah. Enough.
Okay, Stephen, what's the next category we're giving?
Sorry, give me a second.
Wow, Stephen.
I think the next one we're going to is the most improved driver of the year.
Yeah,
Okay.
number 7.
No, number 3, Stephen.
No, on the
No.
It's on your notes. Sorry, your change notes. Okay.
yeah.
Yes, the
I typed it out on a Word document and posted
now.
it. Yeah, use that one.
So, guys, I'm gonna have a go at this one. So we've got a third place, a second place, and a winner. And basically what this comes down to is we had a look at guys at which pools they started the year out at. And how did they progress and throughout the year, moving up in pools, and how did they perform? And it was there were a couple of guys that sort of were also good mentions. Someone like Dino, who started basically playing at the beginning of this year and has improved a hell of a lot throughout the year, is definitely an honourable mention. Yeah.
I'm also just going to interrupt you like I normally do. I'm also noticing something on the top 3 results here, which I'm sure you'll be able to focus on. Parade.
Don't pee on my parade. I'm getting to that.
Okay. Just before you carry on, DC Gaming, no rookie of the year. It's most improved basically is rookie because we had guys that just started and.
Yeah, and basically this is the first time we're doing awards, so we'll do a newcomer of the year next year. Yeah. All right, so most improved. In third place and well deserved. Also, started to mid to low pools. All these guys basically started mid to low pools and have improved to such a point where some of them were even running in pool 3 out of 15 in season 4. So the improvement has been immense. In third place, we have Louis.
Whoever I just crashed into.
We have Louis Lombard. So Louis Lom. Showed incredible improvement throughout the year. Then in second place, runner-up, we have our old friend Malos Sabata. Malos couldn't even find the tuning part, the tuning section of his Mini at the start of the year, and ended up, running and finishing very, very, very well towards the latter part of the season. But one guy stood out for me as the clear winner in this category. Old Wilfred, our host as well, Wolfman Willie. I specifically remember racing against Wolfman Willie the first time. And it was literally like maybe sometimes 8-10 seconds a lap faster than he was. And towards the end of the year, he is within half a second to a second of some of the Pool 1 guys. He really, really, really has improved so much. And what I wanted to get to is if you have a look at these guys and their PSNs, they are all part of the DMR team. And this goes directly to Dino and Ruan. They run the DMR Academy, where once a week they will host sessions, and anybody is welcome to join. It is open to anyone, not just DMR members. And these guys sort of do coaching and teaching. And this is really a reflection on the amazing work you guys have done, Dino and Ruan. Well done on this. And I told you guys on a party chat the other night as well. I cannot believe the improvement that we're seeing in some of these guys. So really well done to the 3 winners, and also well done to the DMR Academy guys.
Yeah, well done, guys.
Well done.
And it's a clean sweep, which is...
It's a clean sweep for DMR, absolutely. Yeah. So, and I think if you look at 4th and 5th places, it was probably, guys like Stefan SMP3 Pro. He could probably been close to a mention there. Yeah. Like guys like Vashino, Dean himself. So these guys really, really, really are onto something great in that team. So well done, guys.
Awesome.
Mesh is calling voter fraud.
All right, Stevie, what's your next category?
I'm just watching the race here. The next category I think we're going to leave for, but we must finish this race and then we can change cars before we do it.
Yeah, I think so too. Good call.
Oh my word, look at who just joined the lobby.
Oh.
our Rubber's Racer award winner.
Yeah. Dino, just on your one, you weren't slow when you joined. You just started in a low pool on your first season. The other guys moved up in pace as well. So that's
we had a similar thing with Kyle. Obviously, he started out and he missed the seeding, so he started in pool 14, and the next season he finished second behind Stefan. So obviously, it's not the first season is not a true reflection of the real pace.
Yeah, based on the guys' improvement, and we said pool progression, but that's more just as a way you can visualize it. Who else we got in the chat here? Papa J saying well done to the guys. Papa J, you're always also welcome to come join us here. Ron says Dino was cuck and he lapped him in his first race. Mel Gary, join ACC. Well, maybe ACC's helping the guys as well. I'm too slow for it, so I'll have to wait for next year.
Sorry, but ACC's too slow for my TV, Gary. I'm not going to do it. So I'm not going to do it.
Steven, do you want to do the next one?
We're going to do the next one after this race, but we need to get the right cars for it.
Cool.
I think.
Oh, yeah.
Watching some N1000s bouncing off walls quickly instead.
I'm riding the rails, but I'm riding the rails.
Josh, at least you can say that you beat Donkey in a race.
I did. I did, and I beat him very well.
No! Now I've just thrown my bloody race away. Shit!
So just to let you guys in on this one, we had a Crazy 8 race a while back. And we went full power minimum weight to an N1000 level, but we used the Hyra, the Pagani Hyra. That's why everybody else was in the normal standard N1000. Here I come with a crazy car. Sorry, guys.
Listen, Josh, can you change the lobby to GR3 and maybe I'm thinking where would be a good place.
We might mention the last time we spoke, Stephen, the last track on the profile.
Last track on the profile.
On the choices, okay.
Yeah. So it's on Kudos.
Just WhatsApp Josh quickly.
I think so too. I think you're right.
You'll get him confused.
So boys, while we're also in a little bit of a gap waiting for this, what I will do is I'll send out a survey on the awards, and particularly what kind of improvements you guys could would suggest and that sort of stuff. Remember, we are not a dictatorship. We are here as a community, and we serve at your will. And as such, we would love to hear your input and that sort of stuff as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. But just remember, whatever Werner said, whatever the admins decide is fine. No?
You guys can also excited. My December holidays is going to be spent basically drawing up a GTSSA Constitution. And that is going to set out everything for the following season and how things are going to work from now on. So yeah, that's exciting to you'll have it by end of January before our new season kicks off.
Yeah.
Josh, I know
and I think
go for it. You first.
Go, Steven.
No, I was just going to say with your obviously you can't say too much now, but your season 1 next year, maybe just give a
That's
very...
what I was just going to talk about that. Yeah, so look, I still cannot say much about it. In fact, we never even discussed this with the other admins, but myself and Ryan had a meeting with a very, what's the word, Ryan? A very prospective sponsor, and we have some very good news that will be coming through to the community, hopefully early in 2021, hopefully in January. And what it means is that, like Werner said, he's going to be drawing up a constitution, a proper rules book for the community, and along with that, there is going to be a very nice sponsorship that we are trying to get into place, and as well as some good prizes. I think let's just say that a lot of the guys who are skipping over to ACC may just make a jump back into GT Sport once that announcement has been made. That is as much as I can say. I don't know, Ryan, if you can word it a little better without saying much.
Yeah. Okay, without saying very, very much, just wait for this amazing thing that is coming. Yeah. Trust me, it's going to be awesome, and if we can get all the sponsorships in place correctly, everyone's going to... Our record season we had in Season 4 is going to be nothing. So, let's go, guys.
Josh, don't you just want to change the tires in your lobby?
Oh, sorry.
Guys are moaning about sport tires.
I just want to quickly jump in here, Ryan. You didn't mess that up. Well done.
No, I did not. No early reveals.
We were going to have a admin blunder of the year award, but that would have been no contest. So.
Oh man. I had to put it. Sorry, Ryan.
I want my certificate. Damn it.
I'll make you one.
Yeah. That was the best blunder ever.
And deleted within 10 seconds.
Oh, it was so good.
And yet we can put up rules, we can put up everything and nothing yet seen. We put that up for literally 10 seconds and half the people see it. It's
absolutely right,
ridiculous.
Eh? What time does the race start?
Welcome to the stream, Nathan Ribeiro, original Brazilian.
An original member of GTSA.
And original member, one of the OGs. Alright, I think we're ready for the next award, Steve. I don't know if you want to lead us off here. This is your speciality.
Liveries. Okay,
Here's a tough one.
So 2020 GTSA Livery Award. There wasn't even a discussion, and it has nothing other than to do with pure talent. The award goes...
And also passion.
Yeah, passion. I mean, you've got to take a look at the liveries on the cars at the moment. Most of you will be able to then guess. Our member who sadly passed away, Uncle Rod, unanimous vote, is the livery champion of GTSA for 2020. And going forward, for next year, it will be called the Rod Camp Livery Award.
Oh, that's a tough one. Just during that, the award will be called Roddy. For me, it's giving me goosebumps. I had a few run-ins with Roddy, not run-ins, so
meetings.
Meetings. I had a few visits with him. Our Crazy Eights, 2-hour endurance races. He came aboard and he made everybody custom liveries. Unfortunately, you won't see all of that now here. But everybody got a unique livery with his race number, everything added to the car. So you made team liveries where the grade 4 and the grade 3 car sort of matched colors and theme. Just an excellent. What an excellent person. What a great guy. What a true gentleman.
Legend. Yeah.
He never complained about anything. He was always giving critical advice, critique where you need it. can't say too much further. I get kind of emotional.
Yeah, and honestly, if you posted a livery on that group, the only comment or the only opinion you really cared about was Roddy's opinion. If Roddy said you did a good job, you could take it to heart. If Roddy didn't respond to a livery, you also knew that it was shit. So, Simon, I hope you're still in the chat. This one is for you and your whole family. We hope that we'll send you a special framed, organize a specifically special framed certificate for this one. The rest of the guys are only getting PDFs. They can print out their own certificates. But this one we'll organize, and hopefully you have a spot where you can hang it up.
Yeah.
In just thank you from us for what he meant to us as a whole.
I'm just focusing on a few of the cars that we have with Roddy's liveries on at the moment. Fluffy brought up that no one could defend like him as well, so he wasn't just a livery designer, he was a great driver in our league.
Absolutely,
but,
he had the widest car, like Fluffy says now.
Besides from that, you mentioned his opinion counted. I do my liveries and I have some decent ones, but when I saw things like the Audis that raced at Kyalami, I chickened out. I just found all the pictures I could, posted them on the livery group and said, hey Uncle Rod, check these out, and then half an hour later they were done. So when we had the Kyalami 8 hour now with the cars, I thought about trying them, but not at that level. So that's 2020 livery creator, designer, executor of the year award, Uncle Rod.
Well deserved.
Definitely. Yeah, there's not much I can add to that. I mean, it still brings a lump to my throat when we talk about him. And he'll definitely be missed. And I think just naming that award in honor of him goes to show how much he meant to everyone.
I think on that note, let's start a race here and then we can keep going.
Cool. What's the next?
The next award? Well, let me find that. We'll start getting to we only have 3 awards left, the 3 big ones, the GTSSA Ladies Driver of the Year, the GTSSA Team of the Year, and GTSSA Driver of the Year.
Okay.
Guys, just a message that came through from Simon now. Guys, thank you so much on behalf of the family. He loved the GTSSA community and was so passionate about the liveries and putting them together for everyone.
Thanks, Simon.
We really miss him a lot, and thanks a lot for being part of this tonight. And we'll be in touch.
Okay, Stephen, which one should we do? Should we do the ladies one?
Let's finish the race. You can go for it, actually. I think some of our ladies are still on the comment sections.
Yeah. So, like we said earlier, I remember there was a time on Facebook and on the social media where a lot of the ladies were being harassed, and it was not a good reflection.
Maybe you might not see.
It was not a good reflection on the gaming community. The amount of sexism and the horrible comments being directed towards ladies and female gamers, and so we decided to do something about it and to have a race. If I remember correctly, it was initially just going to be a few of the ladies that were from the community or whose partners were in the community, and then from there it started as from a one race it became a second race, and then a full-blown league, and we would love to get the numbers up. I know the ladies have an awesome amount of fun doing these races once a month or even twice a month, and as the community grows, we hope to see more and more ladies joining in. But for this year, I wish we could give this award to all of them for joining and participating and doing their best, sharing rigs and that sort of thing. But for 2020, for GTSSA, the two runners-ups we have for the Ladies Driver of the Year is Margot Brooks and Anik Jacobs, and the winner for the GTSSA Ladies Driver of the Year is Annalise Brits. Well done to you. I know I still owe you a trophy for the initial race, and I promise you I will send that through to you. But all of you have done a brilliant job of joining and racing, and I know you have also taken part in season 4, and I even raced on track with you, and it was so brilliant to see that how much more competitive the ladies are becoming, and I know that in the future, as with more practice and with more exposure to races, it's going to get better.
Yeah.
So well done to you, Annalise.
Yeah, just on that, yeah, the ladies, the competition's very tight at the moment. I think Annika's just ahead with throwaway races from Annalise, but we took into account the 3 or 4 early races as well, and just the overall yearly Lady of the Year. So if anyone's interested, if you've got a wife, girlfriend, your mom, your sister, we've had between 1 or 2 of the races, some of the ladies were away or couldn't make it, had the usual DC errors. I think one race had 5 people, but most of them have been closer to 10, and I think the highest was about 16. So bring your wives, bring your girlfriends. It might get expensive for you, because then you're going to need a second wheel or at least a second PlayStation. But yeah, well done to all the ladies. You definitely improved from being, I think in season 4 some of them started in pool 10 out of 15 and ended up in 7. It's round about there. So I mean, there's a lot of guys getting their butts kicked by the girls. Broken egos.
Yeah, and guys, don't throw. I think next year is going to be very tight when they kick off their bigger league next year. Don't throw Fruity Spine away. She is quick.
Yeah, Mrs.
Over and above the 3, Mrs. M&M.
Yeah, Mrs. M&M.
So we've got some really. There's Danny's. No, this one. I think it's Senorides. But it's Danny. So I think it's going to be epic to see them all battle it out next season. So far we've stuck to Group 3 and Group 4 races for them. But I think next year we're going to throw some of the big boys at them as well.
I'd just like to make a special mention. The invitational race that we had for the ladies. We had, I think it was Wilfred Willie's daughter. If I'm not mistaken, she's just 13 or just 14 years old.
No, I think she's 9. If I'm not mistaken, it was his youngest daughter. Yeah, I think it was his youngest daughter.
Yeah.
She that was our youngest competitor so far.
Yeah, and I mean, and she didn't give up. I remember Willie was saying that she could hardly reach the pedals, but she still raced. So big up to them.
I see the ladies in the chat are all having a little congratulations.
Go at each other.
No.
Nikita reckons she should have got one for the back driver of the year. I think Josh Pillay could have joined you there as well.
Yeah, definitely not alone. I'll fight you for that award.
Yeah, so congrats, ladies. Josh, Nell, do you want to do the second last? No, sorry, my bad.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
I'll do the second last one.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So this
Ryan had to step out. I see.
Yeah. So the second last award is the team of the year. So again, this was the admin panel voting to, in terms of which teams added the most benefit. Again, very tight race. We had some really awesome contributions, and what we were looking for here specifically, teams that expanded to include people outside of their own team, and as such, for the community as a whole, and not just the team as a bunch of individuals.
Correct, and also over the whole year.
Yes. So we're also looking at over the whole year. So, as such, I think in third place, we have Team Astra, Racing Team Astra.
We changed the name a few times.
Pardon?
Only
we
twice.
changed the name a few times.
Well, not really. They only became Astra once. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get the right image here for the info group as well.
I think on that RTA is the abbreviation. A lot of extramural competitions haven't been around long. Obviously, partly while they're only in third. They won the team competition in season 5, so it was a bit hard to ignore.
In second place, our runner-up. So this is a team that also are always super inviting towards people joining whatever the races they are hosting themselves. Their big drive has been the King of the Ring, and if you look at the success of that and what's come from that, we couldn't ignore this team. So well done to Pace Motorsport for their runner-up position.
Absolutely.
And then ultimately our team of the year, we had one team that probably went through the toughest part of this year with one of their own members. Adrian, I'm not sure if you're listening, but I cannot tell you how thankful we are that you're okay and that you came through this. But the Crazy Eights team, you guys have really shown the community what it is like. What does it mean to be a team? And what does it mean to especially be part of that team? That tribute race that Joshy, that you and the Crazy Eights organized, where we had a specially designed pace car for him, and we were live streaming it, and his family were literally watching it on YouTube while they're sitting next to his hospital bed. That kind of stuff cannot go unnoticed, and well deserved that our team of the year for 2020 is the Crazy Eights.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks, Werner. Goes a long way. Even in the last year, we've had our own struggles as a team, but like you say, we've always tried to involve the community. We've invited them to our races. We've got, like you know, Stein got one of the awards. He's always willing to help, and as a team, I can just say from my side, I'm very honoured to be part of that team. Bunch of great guys, bunch of awesome racers. Always have time for the community, always have time for somebody else. So yeah, thank you. The award really goes a long way. And like you say, Adrian was one of our team members that really had a bad running with the COVID's, been almost 9 weeks on the ventilator. So it took a lot out of us as a team. Down, depressed. But anyway, let's move on that. With the Crazy Eights, the team racing that we have now is sort of really long. But again, the community is part of us, we're part of the community, and we will always love to interact with them. So thank you for the award. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, like Alan says on the stream chat, we're all a crew. And I can't, resonate that more. You guys have really set the example, and I expect KBR and DMR to come fighting next season. And I'm sure that this is going to be I'm sure it's just gonna go from strength to strength.
Yeah, just to add on to what the guys have said, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that the Crazy Eights have done behind the scenes for people in the community as well. I'm not gonna pick specific ones, but there's been a lot of help to guys in the community and to their teammates. I don't know if Josh Nell will. You can forgive me for mentioning this, but when Omrod had a problem with his controller as well, the guys came together within a day and just managed to get him another controller, you know. So
and delivered it to him out at his house, which was quite a drive.
Out to his house. Yeah. So you know, well done to the Crazy Eights. You guys are definitely a great bunch of guys, and you do show what a team should be as a team. So well done to you. Yeah.
Again, yeah, thanks guys. Like I say, we're a tight knit group of guys. We're good friends. We're good mates, and yeah, we live for the community. We do what we can. We try to help where we can. We pay it forward. That's all what I always try to do. Pay it forward.
Brilliant.
Awesome, which leaves only one.
Blue Bean Raceway and Minis.
Absolutely.
Who can guess in the chat, out of the 50 of you there, what the final award is?
Fluffy says, Kylan sir, ... Shaheen, it's only a pleasure. He says, thanks GTSSA for allowing us to have a space to create such great friends and teams.
No, Kylan.
No, Kylan, that's not the final award.
Just while we're on the team thing, the previous awards, I also saw Simon mentioned earlier talking about Uncle Rod. He said that, just a side note, was Roddy actually got him into Gran Turismo back into around 2012, not the other way around, which was quite interesting. And then a thought on the teams is we've had a sudden pop-up of a whole bunch of teams this year. I think Crazy Eights have been around long. We've got the KBR guys. They've been around quite a while. They weren't really racing fully with us until the second half of the year. Dino and DMR, they only really started towards the second half, end of the year, or at least with us. I know they did race LNR mid-year. Who else? What other teams are there? I think that our team competition had a lot of interesting names like Beauty and the Beast with the ladies and a couple of guys. But overall, yeah, the team things started up. If they're not opposition to GTSA, they're part of GTSA, part of other communities as well.
Absolutely, and we've even had, and this also went way in terms of RTA's nomination, and sort of, if I could call it, the captain or the main organizer there, Carl, being able to open doors for some of the other guys to actually compete in Europe, and that'll continue next year in competitions like GT Fusion and the binomial events and that sort of stuff, which are some of the biggest competitions in the world, which we're having guys on.
DMR is joining that, I think.
DMR is now joining that, thanks to Carl, who got them in there, and that sort of stuff. So it's we're definitely a community. There's no individualization here, or individualism. It's probably a better word. So yeah, absolutely, and we will stick together.
Just on that, just the last thing from our side, I think what we saw on the one award section with 3 guys of the DMR squad took the honors, that's what the team was all about. So the guys that form the teams, as we just said, they're not breaking away from GTSA, they're with him and they compete with him.
Absolutely.
But also competing with themselves. And they're trying to get better. They practice together, they try to better themselves, get tips. I mean, there's so many good guys out there. Like we mentioned before, one of the great racers, Dino, Stephen with his team, Kale in place, Kalen with his team. On our side, we've got Stain in the Crazy 8. So that's what's nice about teamwork. We get the chance to practice together and then take on the community as a fun race. So that's where the team basics of the basis of the teams. And he's going to pull through now with the last season we had. I think a few teams that's formed, they're probably going to stay.
Definitely. Aldino's in the comments saying that they did 3 seasons of the 5, which is correct. So from season 3, which was halfway through the year. I think when did RTA came, they also came halfway through the year. Who else? I think, Pace also, they've been around for a while, but more like, as Caitlin says, a crew. C8 and KBR have been around for a long time. So any of the guys that aren't in teams, put your applications in or start your own.
Absolutely, it works. It really, really works.
I'll just invite yourself via Malosi, change your PSN, either Pace, RTA. They have to accept you when you do that.
If you don't get recruited to a team, force yourself in.
I think Mr. Joshua Pillay as the big boss we always joke about. OG admin, you and Papa J. I think you can have the honor of the last award.
Okay, I don't think of myself as the big boss or the OG, but in any case, look, it's got to be done. So the last award, the GTSSA Driver of the Year. Again, it was so difficult for us to filter it down to just 3 guys, because a lot of the guys were in the running for this. But the 3 guys that we've chosen, I think, really deserve this. They've proven through the year that to be one of the top guys in the league, and so in 3rd place we have Cornet or Mr. Leap. Well done to you. Your consistency through the years really been noticed, and we want to award you for that.
Agree. I think he was top 5 in every season.
He was top 5 in every season, but he was 3rd in one and 2nd in another one. So lost out just to Donkey in season 2, I believe. Where the final race was double points, and he unfortunately just missed out there. So he could have been a season champion as well.
I think he won the first 2 heats.
And then he was 2nd in one season, he was 3rd in another season, and then obviously helped his team to finish 2nd in the team season as well.
Congrats, Cornet.
Thank you.
Say some words to your fans.
Actually,
I just let Donkey win.
He just got back from Cape Town.
Just let Donkey win.
No, thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Well done, Lee. Well done.
Okay.
And then in 2nd place, I think no stranger to being on the podium almost every race, almost every season. A former, he's won a season as well in GT Sport SA, and Mr. Pace Motorsport himself, Kalen Mawa, our runner-up for Driver of the Year.
I think this year, he notched up his 3rd star. So his third season win.
Yep.
And I think he had another top 2, I think, this year as well. And unfortunately, his team didn't make the final of the team event. They made the semi-finals of that. But Kalen definitely well deserved.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Kalen?
Absolutely.
Is he on the chat? Sorry, I wasn't even checking.
He's not. No, he's not.
I am.
Ah, there you are.
There we go.
Hey, Kalen.
What's up, gents? Thank you so much, man. I'm really chuffed with it. Obviously, I know who's won, but he's the one that I've been chasing all season. So I'm really just chuffed to obviously just be mentioned. So thanks so much, guys.
And I think with winning that third season championship, I think you've just about passed Amani as being the better driver now.
At least I haven't done any dive bombs. I'm happy. I don't know if you can see it on stream, but Jay Goniwe, he's actually driving the car that I had my best race in this season as well. So just nice to see the two cars that I had the most fun races with this season are on track at the moment.
Yeah, you might want to go a bit faster because you both ghosted.
So, Kalen, I just want
Here we go.
to jump in here quickly. Just being the person that I am. You had a tough year. You were obviously during the COVID period, you lost your job. There was some other personal stuff that happened. So from our side, I just want to say congratulations.
Sure, thanks so much, man.
Out of the darkness and weakness, you came back swinging, and it says a lot of your character. I love you, man.
100%. Thanks so much, man.
Always.
Never give up, eh? Never give up.
Absolutely.
We just need you to teach you to support better F1 drivers.
So again, congratulations from
yeah. Thanks so much, gents. I'm really appreciative of this.
Keep up the good work. We'll see you in 2021, Mr. Pace. Everyone who is still watching, 44 of you. Shameless punt from Kalen, support Sky Coffee, and he is streaming on his final stream tomorrow night.
Yeah, so
Tomorrow
definitely,
night, 9
guys,
PM.
head over to his YouTube channel. We'll share the link for him as well, and please go and have a look. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, some GTSSA exclusives also. So yeah, jump on.
Yeah. Just before we go to the winner, we obviously picked the top 3 from results. Most consistent, all of them finishing at the top or near it. We've got some other guys. We have Safa came in, he finished runner-up, helped his team to the championship. We have Dino, we have S&P Pro, we've got Sirius Sam. Our own Vanna made pool 1 this year. Ron. So yeah, quite a very competitive bunch. Pool 1 used to be dominated by about 7-8 drivers, and then back in the day when we only had 10 people in a pool, and then you might have one unfortunate soul that ended up there from pool 2 and swiftly got sent back. This year there's 15 to 25 guys, I'd say, that could end up in a 15 pool 1. So the level's going up all the time. Guys that race with us but are taking a break, like 30, Mr. Fuel Saver, just a bunch of them. So to all those guys that didn't make the top 3, there's a lot of you that are on the edge of it, so keep practicing. I'm sure in season 1 next year you'll be fighting for the championship as well.
Yeah, and hopefully we get someone like Jade back, Old Slayer.
Yeah.
He was also consistently pool 1 guy. Also top 5. I think he finished top 5 twice this year.
And then working
so yeah, it'll be nice to have. Yeah, and then working through. Life got in the way.
Yeah, maybe we'll even have Armani come back one day, Mr. Rosberg.
Yeah, as soon as they discontinue any rally games.
Okay.
Josh,
guys. So moving on to the winner. I think a lot of guys would have guessed this by now. I mean, the guy has been absolutely phenomenal since he joined us. He's taken pool 1 by the horns, and he's just dragged everybody along with him. Everyone is trying to just chase him down and beat him. And the winner as the GT Sport SA Driver of the Year goes to none other than Mr. RTA Donkey 27, Mr. Stefan Vessels. Congratulations. I don't think any of us can say enough about this because, I mean, the guy has just blitzed through the seasons. I think it's 3 out of 5 seasons he's won, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Also, very notable achievement was he finished in the top 100 in one of the nation seasons that we had our GTSA seasons based on. Top 100 in the European region, which is, I won't say impossible, but that's world-class level. All the top guys come from the European regions. And yeah, Mr. Donkey was there.
Absolutely, guys. And on a little side note, I had the privilege of racing with Stefan in a few of the binomial races. So it's basically a team competition based on Group 3s, where you pick a car and you race 2-hour endurance races against some of the fastest guys in Europe. And Donkey raced in 3 of those races and won all 3. He literally is on another level. He has become the benchmark in South Africa for everyone else to chase.
Mr. Goniwe, no Robin Driver Award. Might be an option for next year.
Complete the survey that I'm going to send out, Goniwe, and we'll definitely add it for you next year.
Yeah, look, I think Stefan really deserves this. Is Stefan still on the chat?
I think, yeah, I'm sure he is.
Hello, Stefan. Yeah.
Hello, Driver of the Year and Driver of the Year. Sorry, Donkey, is your mic shared? Ron, yeah, Ron, just checking. Carry on, sorry for interrupting. In your options on the okay, so
must be your
Ron's
PS5.
punking us. Okay, maybe not.
Oh, okay.
Okay. No, wait. So Mandel says that you can't hear Donkey, so basically saying...
Stefan is just saying that he started in January, for a bit of fun, and it soon turned out to be, he realized that it became very competitive and a bit of an obsession. But yeah, he doesn't really know what to say. He's a bit speechless.
And that he's got a block booking for Thursday nights and his wife knows it already. That's awesome. Thanks, Stefan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
We there, boy. We there.
So, guys, yeah, just to relay what Stefan was saying is that, he's just mentioning how, the amazing guys he's met this year and guys of the community, and he specifically mentioned guys like DMR, Crazy Eights, Pace, all the teams, and he's made some really great friends, and he will definitely be doing both GTSSA and ACC next year, so he's hoping to see a few guys in ACC as well. So yeah, I think
ACC guys.
Yeah, and some of the ACC guys hopefully migrate back to GTSSA.
Yeah, well, guys.
Awesome. I think that's a wrap.
I think this year has been absolutely crazy. Crazy good, crazy sad, crazy bad. But we're almost through it now. Bring on 2021 and whatever 2021 has to offer us, and trying to beat 2020 as being a bad year. So we'll see what happens. But in terms of GT Sport SA, I mean, we're hoping to grow the community more. We're gonna try our best to get more sponsors, get some prizes in there for to show our appreciation for all the guys who sacrifice their Thursday nights to come and race with us. You know, it's been absolutely wonderful to be a part of this community for the past year again. I really don't know what to say, because every year the community just surprises me in a good way. The guys have been brilliant. No matter what the cup we talk on WhatsApp, at the end of the day, we are a community. We stick together, and we just come together for the good of something we all love.
I just want to add to that. Obviously, myself and Ron joined the admin team at the start of the year to help out, and then later in the year, Mr. Josh Snell and Yasin joined. Both have. I just wanted to thank both of them. Yasin with the pools, both of them in the incident panel. Mr. Nell sorting out all our dodgy drivers, him staying, myself. So yeah, just thanks to the rest of the admin team, Josh, Papa J, Vanna, obviously with the award, but it's a team effort, so thanks for letting me be part of it. Talk as much rubbish as I do that. I got third on the Loudmouth award, but yeah, that's a little bit from me.
Guys, from our side, thank you so much to everyone. The community is only as strong as its weakest link, and I think we've become such a close-knit and tight group of guys, and I'm talking about everyone who's raced. People's life circumstances will change now and then, and they won't be able to compete, but everyone is still part of the family, and I think that's what we need to build on and maintain going forward.
So invite your friends, let admin know, invite your wives. Annalise and Anniken are looking for competition.
So yeah, from our side also, guys, I just want to mention, yes, as you said, Stephen and Ryan, we joined a couple of months ago. It's been a hell of a ride. Thanks for allowing me to be part of the team. I just want to say from our side, to yourself, Banner, Josh, Robert, you guys have done a phenomenal job over the last few years. Only when I got into this, I can actually see what goes into it. So, from my side, thank you very much. Awesome bunch of guys, and I'm looking forward to pushing this thing forward.
Yep, definitely. Thanks to the guys in the comment and the guys watching. Walford pointed out congrats to all the winners tonight. They're all well deserved. If you didn't get one, next year.
Stuff.
Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ciao, ciao.